Hello, good evening. Here are the latest ITV News headlines from Calendar. First tonight, to the prison cell recordings in which the Grimsby murderer Ian Huntley claims he's sorry for killing the schoolgirls Holly Wells and Jessica Chapman in Soham 16 years ago. In the taped conversations which have been leaked to a national newspaper, Huntley says he wants people to know how he truly feels about what he did. Victoria Whittam reports. The Environment Agency says it will seek prosecutions if anyone's found to be at fault over the deaths of thousands of fish in Lincolnshire. Pollution levels along the River Witham are still being monitored 1 week after the fish were found gasping for air. Experts have been working around the clock since then on a 30-kilometre stretch from Bardney down to the Wash. Fans have criticised this year's lineup for the Leeds Festival as underwhelming. The three-day event takes place over the August bank holiday weekend at Bramham Park. Headliners who are playing at both Leeds and Reading include the Kings of Leon, Fall Out Boy and Kendrick Lamar. More acts are still to be announced. A grandfather from Leeds has become what's thought to be one of the oldest people to get his driving licence at the ripe old age of 79. For the last 54 years, Keith Limbert's wife has been the one in the driving seat. But when she fell ill, Keith decided to get behind the wheel himself, as Sam Casey reports.
And our reporter, James Webster, is also there. James.
Yes, it might seem like a strange thing to do, really, to travel all the way down here when this is supposed to be all about Hull. But what you've got to remember is that Hull 2017 isn't just about putting on a big year-long party for everyone in Hull. The whole point of this is to attract visitors from all over the country to come and sample Hull, enjoy the show and hopefully leave with a better image of Hull than they perhaps started with. That's why the culture team arrived here this morning with some big announcements. But is Hull's message getting through, and will people know how to get there? Can you point to a map and tell me where Hull is?
No. Well, Hull will be about up there, but not Hull.
That's quite a big circle you're drawing.
Maybe Murray.
That's Brighton. Did you know that it's the UK City of Culture this year?
No, I didn't. No.
There's all sorts going on. Would you think about visiting?
When the weather is right, I might be able to go.
Hull doesn't seem like a very desirable location, in all honesty.
And you're from Ellesmere Port. Yes, welcome back to London, where the Hull 2017 team are here. They're selling their wares, if you like, trying to get people planning their trips 200 miles or so further north from here over the summer. The question is, are they going to come? I'm joined now by travel writer Simon Calder. Simon, we were talking to people earlier in Trafalgar Square. Some said they didn't know where Hull was, some weren't aware it was City of Culture. What's your view? Is this an issue for the culture team?
Well, played a bit of a blinder so far.
You've seen the programme for the summit. Is this, in your view, going to bring in the visitors?
Well, it's going to bring in me, crikey.
Omar Bogle there, soaking up the atmosphere. All the players at the moment are being introduced one by one on top of the bus behind me here outside Grimsby Town Hall. If you've ever doubted how much this means to the fans, you've just got to look at these scenes here, amazing scenes here. Let's go and try and have a word with some of the fans who are here in the crowds. Come over here. Let's go and see what this means to the fans. We'll have a word with this lady over here. What does this mean to you?
Oh, this is brilliant for Grimsby. It's just everybody's so excited. It was an amazing game at Wembley. It was just brilliant.
When did you think they could do this?
Half time 2-0, and then they scored the first goal. We were worried for the second half, but when they scored that third goal in kind of like injury time, it was brilliant. We all cried then. It was brilliant.
Emotional scenes here. We've got one of the club's directors here, Lee Mullen. What has this afternoon been like?
Absolutely amazing. What a turnout by the fans. Absolutely brilliant. And, you know, like I said before this week, we said all season they can do it. They've done it. We're going to go Sunday. We're going to smash them and we're going to do the double. Definitely on. The boys are up for it.
Well, let's not forget, of course, there is just that small matter of that other match at Wembley this weekend. All of the crowds here really fancy the FA Trophy as the final cherry on the cake of what has been an amazing season for everybody here at Grimsby Town Football Club. A civic reception here is about to get underway. Back to you.
James Webster and all the noise of Grimsby. Well done, mate. Thank you very much indeed for that.
That was quite a day. Now, striker Bradley Ash says he will not return to Barnsley after the end of his contract this season. The 22-year-old has been signed by the National League side Boreham Wood, where he's been on loan since last June but suffered a knee injury during pre-season. He leaves the Tykes after their relegation from the Championship. Finally for now, Scunthorpe singer-turned-skater Jake Quickenden could be named the champion of Dancing on Ice later. After months of training and weeks of live shows, it's the grand final this evening. Jake is the bookies' favourite and is up against rugby player Max Evans and Coronation Street actress Brooke Vincent. The show starts at 6. Well, that's it from us. Emma's here next with the weather and we're back tomorrow just after 6 in Good Morning Britain. Do enjoy what's left of your evening. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.